There was a window that smashed outwards as though somebody was standing in the room and had knocked the glass outwards. There were some messages that appeared as well. Harry Price was a ghost hunter, psychical researcher, professional hobbyist, I think is a term that I use in Ghosted. He just had a lot of money and wasn't quite sure what to do with it. So he sort of dabbled in all sorts of things. But I think he found that with ghost hunting, it could get him quite a lot of publicity. He loved publicity. He loved getting his name in newspapers. He was always writing to the BBC to try and get some program about ghosts on the radio. So he just loved publicity. And he was very active in sort of the 1920s, 1930s, made a lot of enemies along the way as well. But one of his famous cases is the case of Borley Rectory, which was a rectory down in Essex, which he rented for the equivalent of about £200 a month today. And so he rented this allegedly haunted house that was supposed to be haunted by a nun, very stereotypical, even though there was no evidence, I think, that it had ever had nuns, but there was this ghost of a nun. And he rented out this house and started quite a sort of militaristic operation to try and find evidence of ghosts. So he wrote to the Times and posted this advert asking for observers who must be people of leisure and also have their own car. It was very specific. And so he asked all these people to apply to take turns in holding vigil in this haunted house. And he had this blue book of instructions, which he'd very meticulously written. And it was all very militaristic. There was one mangy little camp bed, but he obviously didn't want his observers to, have any comfort or any sleep. It was very intense, and there was all sorts of phenomena happened. There was a window that smashed outwards as though somebody was standing in the room and had knocked the glass outwards. There was a gold ring that appeared, a coat. There was some messages that appeared as well. And it really gained him a lot of notoriety. And I think it is the thing that people associate with Harry Price now, is the haunting of Borley Rectory.